She stopped doing her hair, claiming it was too much of a hassle. But really, she didn't want to get yelled at for taking too long. She stopped wearing makeup, claiming she just didn't have the time. But really, she didn't want to get accused of wearing it for someone else. She never wore nice things anymore, claiming she couldn't afford them. But really, she wasn't allowed to spend money, even if it was her own. She never talked about herself, kept it to small talk in the family, because talking about herself meant admitting to her abuse. She always wore a smile. It used to light up the room, but now it was dim, like the slightest thing could put it out. She always had a sparkle in her eyes, the kind that made you feel safe, but now they were haunted and aloof, like they were hiding the pain she couldn't speak about. She used to have friends, people she spoke to every day, but now she was alone. He made her believe he was all she'd ever have. She used to go out. She enjoyed being in a crowd, but now she was afraid and anxious, like the world was out to get her. She couldn't tell anyone why she no longer wore makeup or did her hair. They wouldn't believe her anyway. They'd praise it, saying, "She's a good wife, not tempting other men." She couldn't tell them why her clothes were worse for wear. They'd admire her frugality, admire her sacrifice, saying, "She's so conservative, so good with her money." She couldn't explain why her conversations were so short. They believed she was quiet, yet they watched her suffer in silence. She couldn't explain the broken smile. Maybe the stresses of being a new mom were taking their toll. They chalked it up to postpartum. "It'll get better, dear." She couldn't find that sparkle, the glow she once had, though she tried everything she could. They'd just say, "She's changed," without a thought as to why. She couldn't find ways to see her friends, though she missed them terribly. The thing was, he didn't like them, so she shouldn't either. She couldn't explain why she never went out. Why should she have fun? Why should she enjoy it if he'd just make her feel bad later? She had her freedoms slowly stripped away, little by little, until in the end, there was nothing left. She was me.